Welcome back. Last live stream got cut off. Not sure what would happen. People trying to silence me. Hey, you want a good recipe? Quick good recipe for you is if you like lemonade, you put some brown sugar in the lemonade, and then you pour some light blonde espresso shots over top of the lemonade on ice. And it's a caffeinated lemonade that tastes like a Cuban cigar. So if you're into coffee drinks, you're into lemonade, there's a recipe for you. You just take some lemonade, mix some brown sugar in there to sweeten that lemonade up, and you pour a blonde espresso shot over top of that iced brown sugar lemonade. And somebody told me it tastes like tobacco. And I thought, well, yeah, kind of true, but it's also delicious. So if you want a tobacco flavored drink, brown sugar lemonade with blonde espresso poured over top of that iced brown sugar lemonade. Okay? Well, here's my recipe. I only break that one out in the summer. There's a special one, so I shared it with you. Good to see you, Mel. Welcome back. The last live stream got cut off. We're talking about the direwolf and how it's not actually a direwolf. It's a GMO gray wolf. It's a genetically modified gray wolf. Has a larger skull. It's a little bit bigger, but it's a gray wolf. And what I was getting at is that these wealthy people, Colossal Biosciences, which sounds like a very dangerous bad guy in a, Van Damme movie. Colossal Biosciences is at it again, releasing direwolves on the masses. And if you don't think wealthy people are going to see how much these things are for sale to guard their end of the world bunkers, then you're crazy. What's up, Kathy? Good to see you. Just threw up a little bit in my mouth. I'm telling you, Kathy, it sounds weird, but brown sugar lemonade with espresso shot on top. Blonde espresso. Blonde is a sweeter, lighter, more caffeinated espresso. So we're talking about the direwolf, and what I was saying is these Republicans, they basically made it totally okay to hunt wolves here in America. And back when Sarah Palin was running with that McCain fella, they were showing videos of them hunting wolves in Alaska out of helicopters. Like, that's not even fair. I think there should be a law. If you want to hunt, you got to go in there with a stick and a bow and arrow. My buddy that hunts, he hunts bears with bows and arrows. That's how you should hunt. You should be able, like the Trump dumplings, those little kids where they're holding up a jaguar. They were probably like 14 miles away, longest sniper shot ever. The cat didn't even know they were in the state. I hate that. Espresso martini. Oh, I believe that's a thing. But these dire wolves, they're just GMO gray wolves. And I think it sucks that Republicans, like Elon Musk tweeted the cover of Time magazine, which is the cover of the thumbnail on this video. He was tweeting it out like it was cool or something. And it's like, bro, you're supporting a guy who lifted restrictions on hunting wolves. You support Republicans who are lifting restrictions on hunting wolves. They want people to hunt wolves. Why wouldn't we preserve the beautiful legacy of the here and now wolves? And for all those Idaho and Montana farmers that are like, livestock, it's like, fuck you. You can get another cow. You cannot just get another wolf. These wolves have been reintroduced in America and in Canada to keep them from going extinct. And if you support this dire wolf, this GMO gray wolf called a dire wolf, that it's not really, Time magazine should say that. I haven't read the thing. Bolt and lever action rifles are okay too. Yeah, I'll take that. If you got a time delay before you get to reload, I'm okay with that. Rob, turn around real quick. I'm almost finished. My goodness, Ray Lee. But these Republicans, they want people to be able to hunt wolves. They're taking all the protections from the wolves. And it's like, listen, you can get another cow. How special is that fucking cow? You're going to eat it anyways. You can't just get another wolf. This is a long time, generations to reestablish these with a healthy population. And here's Elon Musk, look, the direwolf's back. Don't you think for a second he didn't write Colossal Biosciences, the company that reintroduced, that made the GMO, the genetically modified organism, gray wolf. They modded the gray wolf. Kids love that term. Oh, you got mods? They modded the gray wolf. And we do. Bandito is correct. If you're going to troll me, you better know me. Come on. We want better trolls. None of this, you deserve to be poor. It's like, yeah, we've heard that our whole life. Jesus Christ. Thanks for, being a Democrat and Republican. It's like, that's all they say. Work harder. Don't buy avocados. It's like, we get it. We get it. We know we deserve to be poor. Just wait until the day comes. You looking tasty. What's up, Sarah Robinson? How are you? I'm a high school troll. I'm a high-class troll, good sir. All right, then bring the heat, Brian. So, these dire wolves, they look cool. Yes, I want one. But goddamn, they're just GMO wolves. They're just modded gray wolves. And I think it's scary. We really need to consider, like, I'm very concerned that Colossal Biosciences maybe is doing more than experimenting on wolf DNA. It's just the thought. I don't know, but I'm saying, what else are they tinkering with? A couple weeks ago, they released the woolly mouse. Now they're saying they're reintroducing dire wolves. False advertising. It's just a GMO wolf. But this is, and for anybody that supports it, if you support that, I highly encourage you to support the regular local wildlife of wolves, the regular wolf population. Please, I want to see one in the wild at some point. Preserve what we have and stop trying to Jurassic Park, right? Brian, that's exactly what I was saying. I said, even the name of this company, Colossal Biosciences, it sounds like, what was the name of the company in Jurassic World, that new one? It was something just like it. Some bioscience. Biosyn. It was Biosyn. Oh my Jesus, they took the name from the movie, but they added Colossal to the front. I mean, this is going to get madly out of hand. In the article I included down below, it says these dire wolves, these GMO gray wolves, are being kept on a 2,000-acre ranch in an undisclosed location in America. That is movie level villainy. We have an undisclosed location. We're breeding the wolves. Oh, Jesus Christ, who's sitting at the top of that mansion? Mr. Burns? Oh, Nostradamus is doing parkour in his grave. Yep. Listen, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm Rob. If you joined the last live stream and you're joining this one, I got cut off. My apologies. I do newsmentary every single weekday. The other thing is, did you guys see Trump wants to do a $92 million military parade for his birthday? I'm assuming his birthday is the same day as Hitler's in April. If not, he probably just celebrates it on that day. Twinsies. But it's funny, at a time where they're doing massive layoffs, wiping out trillions from the stock market on Orange Monday. Have CEOs even said thank you to Trump once for Orange Monday? For wiping out all that wealth? For wiping out retirements and pensions? Have you even said thank you once? While that's all happening, while he's talking about finding waste and fraud, he wants to spend $92 million on a parade of military equipment. Oh, straight out of the Kim Jong-un playbook. And then I'm subbing because you seem cool. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Thank you very much, Brian Moore. I appreciate you subbing. Join the community, join the family. We're here to laugh at the ultimate dismantling of America as the free world. Land of the free. What's ever been free, though, really? And the other thing I included down in the link below, don't be a stranger. That's right. And I highly encourage people to check out Gary's Economics, Hassan on Twitch, and Bandito, what do we watch? Majority Report. But I linked a video down below from Wisecrack, great YouTubers, where they talked about the male loneliness epidemic. And I think it was a good point, and that's why I included it. I wanted you to watch it, because if you're a guy and you're isolated or secluded or maybe don't have that many friends, it's okay. I'll be your friend. We'll we'll break balls, we'll have some fun in here. But it's important to have that kind of... You could tell Elon didn't have many friends. No one put him in check. And that's what friends will do. Real friends will give you the honest truth. They will kind of be a counterbalance. They'll let you know when you're playing out of pocket. Yay, new friend. And at this point of the live stream, you've unlocked the new friend badge. Everybody add him to your avatar. Mel, I fucking love you. Oh, we have fun here. Now I totally got distracted. Oh, but this wisecrack video, it's very interesting. It's a good insight, but I wanted to share that. And that's the other thing I do on this live stream, is I bring you different insights from different places that I find stuff. We also have a Discord link down below. Democracy Now! Is great for the news. That's true. That is very true. And the other thing I'm working on, I don't know if you guys know the lead singer of the Dropkick Murphys. His name is Ken Casey. I've met him a few times because I worked in radio. And in fact, my last day on the air in radio, Ken Casey and the Dropkick Murphys played. I have a video on my channel of that, one of their songs, and it got copyrighted. Jesus. I figured because they were live, it wouldn't, but it got copyrighted. I still kept it up. But I wrote his people last night, and I'm trying to get Ken on. I would like to do an interview with him to talk about how it is him being the spearhead, leading the punk movement politically, culturally, and for the working class, for freedom in America. So I'm working on that. Can't promise anything, but I know Ken is a good dude. I know Dropkick's are good people, so I'm hoping to get him on. He just did an interview on Midas Touch. I got to email back his people, but I've already heard from them. They got a new album coming out, so I'm trying to set some stuff up. I want to do more on this channel. I'm very limited, very restricted, but Ken is somebody who not only his songs have changed my life. The song Forever by Dropkick Murphys, one of my favorite. When I lost my dad, that song gave me strength beyond strength, Pantera. But I think it'd be good to hear from him. And when I watched his interview on Midas Touch, there were things that I thought, well, it'd be interesting to find out from Ken, like, you know, does he get any backlash from people? You know, when you're vocal, sometimes you get backlash. What does he think about other bands? And maybe he won't want to talk about other bands, but what does he think? You know, I heard him on stage, Ken Casey, Dropkick Murphys, said on stage, where are the other punk bands right now? And you know, Jello from, what is it, the Dead Kennedys? He's been vocal for decades. But I mean, really, where's the art of our moment? Where's the Buffalo Springfield, you know, what's going on, or whatever that song is? Where are the Neil Youngs of our time? Where are the people to critique this? Hello, Caroline Taylor. It's Coraline, not Coraline. I love the movie Coraline. So I wanted to bring that up. Not sure, no promises, but it'd be amazing to have Ken on the channel. I told them, I said, listen, I'm not in radio anymore. I'm a very small channel, but I think it's important to hear Ken if you'd be willing to. So it would be absolutely incredible. I would love to talk to him, get his feedback on the temperature today, creating music in this moment, doing shows in this moment, and what he would like to see, you know, his vision for moving things forward. So just wanted to bring that up. Man, I really wanted to talk about Trump isn't Jesus. I had a very interesting conversation last night. And I wanted to talk about Trump not being Jesus. Trump's never even said he's a Christian. He said his favorite book is the Bible, but that is infamously not being a Christian. You can say you love the Bible all you want. Most of the time, what that tells me is you might be looking to take advantage of people. But we're going to have to save that conversation. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Join the family. Hey, what's up, Bosch? Good to see you. We're going to have to save that conversation for a different day. Tomorrow, that's what we'll do. Tomorrow. Because I don't know if I want to open that can of worms right now. And I'm trying to work on the format. I've been listening to many different shows. I like how Hassan, when he starts his live stream, he does a little catch up. What's been going on in life? So I want to start to run this live stream like I ran radio shows, you know? We'll gather, we'll catch up. Like right now, we'll do a quick catch up. I don't know if you guys got anything cool going on in your life. I love when people share with me. I know Tarush has been getting better at MMA. He shares all his fights with us. But at my work, 2 days in a row now, I've showed up and nobody's been there. And if you don't know, I helped organize a union drive at my work. So there is a microscope on me. I am not favored by management. In fact, they do a lot of union busting. And I thought it's so funny that because it's management who's not showing up, not, you know, there on time, not calling out, and we're just sitting out front. I said, and they're getting many chances. This is the third time that I've witnessed it. I said, but I got a talking to when I was 6 minutes late, and I got a talking to like 2 months later for being 6 minutes late. They were like, you got to watch you being late. And I said, well, I thought we had a 5-minute window. They said, no, you got to be punching in the minute you're you said you're on, your shift begins. And I thought, that's so crazy. It's so highlighted. Favoritism in America sucks. And that's why when people say stuff like, well, it's based on merit, it's based on hard work, I'm like, it's really not. And you could see it in your everyday life if you're paying attention, because I've witnessed it. And listen, I don't want anything bad. I think if you're late, if you don't show up, if you sleep, that shit happens. We're human. And if you're a company who says we're here to nurture the human spirit, you should be very understanding of that. But I just don't like the hypocrisy of like holding certain people's feet to the fire when other people, you know, don't have that same level of, what's the word I'm looking for? Same level of, you know the word I'm looking for. Set all notifications for live streams every weekday. Yes, thank you, Bandito. When you hit subscribe, please hit the notification bell. You'll get notified when I go live. If you join our Discord, link down below, you'll get a notification there too. We have a book club. We have all sorts of stuff in the Discord, suggestions for different YouTube channels, and people share some good stuff, man. There's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of dis and misinformation, but there is also a lot of good information. But it can be weaponized. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Bandito, I'm so glad you got to join, man. It was really good to see you. Let's play some Fortnite. Oh, we still got to connect on that. We still got to connect, Bandito. And join me tomorrow. So hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Mel, love seeing you. Always love your commentary, Mel. Glad, I love the little community we're building, so please hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm also trying to work on a Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins video. I just don't know when I'm gonna film it. I've been writing it for months now. Writing, rewriting, taking a break, going back. I need someone to help me write. Thank you for liking. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for subscribing. Peace.